Y'all, let's cut it short. So, verse 2. The earth was without form and void. Y'all, voice without void. And darkness was on the face of the deep. That is verse 2. We're on verse 2. So, again, let me go back to verse 2 right quick. Let me run it back some. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. That was verse 2. Verse 3. And then God said, let there be light, and there was light, and God saw that the light was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. Hold up. Hold up. Then God said, let there be light, and the light was good. That was verse 3. Verse 4. And God saw the light, it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. That's verse 4. Verse 5. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning was the first day. Okay, that was verse 5. Verse 6. Then God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it divide the water from the waters. That is verse 6. Verse 7. Thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the water which was above the firmament. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me run it back, y'all. Verse 6. Then God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. That was verse 6. Verse 7. Thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which was under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. That's verse 7. Verse 8. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning was the second day. Verse 9. Then God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear, and it was so. That was verse 9. Verse 10. And God called the dry land earth, and gathered together of the waters he called the sea, and he saw that it was good. Okay, so yeah, verse 1, chapter 1, verse